Focusing for long periods of time is a skill we all need to develop, but it's also one that few master. However, there are some people who have figured out strategies to build and protect their focus so they can get meaningful work done every day and make millions. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You sit down to work, and after a few minutes, everything else except your work starts to seem interesting. Your phone is begging you to check the notifications, and you wonder if someone had sent you a really important email that you ought to check just about now. But what if you could break that cycle? I know that feeling, and from experience, I know that these are all tricks of the mind to distract you. Here are some things that will help you concentrate for long periods of time, even when you're bored. Let's talk about the big problem first: digital distractions. Smartphones and laptops are super important in our lives, but even though they help us, they also give us a lot of chances to get distracted. The more we use these devices, the easier it is to lose focus on what we need to do. This is a big problem when we need to concentrate. Every ping, buzz, or flash can break our concentration, making it impossible to stay focused. Studies show that it can take up to 23 minutes to get back to what we were doing, even after being distracted. In 23 minutes, you could watch 2 YouTube videos, eat a meal, or even do a workout. Just a few distractions a day can destroy your progress. This constant distraction not only lowers productivity, but it also makes us more stressed. But if digital distractions are so bad, why do we still use them? Well, one of the main reasons is because of how our brains work. Humans look for new information because this helped our ancestors survive. In the digital age, apps and websites take advantage of this. They use algorithms that steal our attention. For example, social media platforms are designed to keep you engaged with a constant stream of personalized content, notifications, and likes, which is why these platforms make it essential that we get control of our devices. The best way to do this is to put your devices where you can't see them, so you don't have to waste energy trying to resist them. Put your phone on airplane mode and leave it in another room. You can check it after you finish working. By removing the distraction from your environment, you create a space where you can focus and work deeply on your tasks. This helps your mind fully concentrate on what you need to do. Here's how it works. The idea is based on the saying, out of sight, out of mind, which means creating environments that help us reach our goals. When a smartphone is nearby, just knowing that notifications might pop up can break your focus, even when you're trying to ignore it. The energy spent resisting this could be used on more productive tasks. By putting your phone on airplane mode and leaving it in another room, you remove the temptation to check it. This small change can greatly improve your focus. Without constant notifications, your mind can fully concentrate on your work. This makes you much more productive. However, sometimes you need your phone with you, which is why you should block all your notifications, especially from social media. If you can, uninstall these apps from your phone. Now, this isn't just about managing distractions, but it's also about getting rid of them and making your device more focused. You end up creating a space that helps you reach your goals and reduces your interruptions. Notifications from social media are made to grab your attention and keep you engaged. Every ping and pop-up notification breaks your concentration, making it hard to stay focused on important tasks. By turning off these alerts, you can protect your mental space and keep a steady workflow. However, blocking notifications is probably not going to be enough. The presence of these apps on your phone can still tempt you, so uninstalling these apps will really take things to the next level. When social media apps are not easily accessible, you are less likely to engage in mindless scrolling and more likely to use your phone purposefully. Using social media on a different device, like a laptop, makes your digital interactions much more intentional. It also takes more effort to go on social media from a laptop than just tapping an app on your phone, which can naturally discourage you from checking it too often. This small barrier helps you be more mindful of your social media use, so you only engage when you have a specific reason. But unfortunately, technology is not the only distraction. Also, keep anything that distracts you out of your workspace or even out of your house. For example, if I have a guitar in front of me, I'll start playing it the second I get bored. Or if there's some cookies in the kitchen, I'll just get up and eat a few. Non-digital distractions can hurt your productivity and focus just as much as the digital ones. By finding and managing these physical distractions, you create a space that helps you concentrate and work more effectively. But before we can eliminate these habits, we need to identify them. Physical distractions come in many forms, like hobby items, snacks, clutter, and background noise. Any of these can interrupt your work and destroy your focus. To create the best work environment, it's important to identify and remove these distractions. However, this can be very hard to do. So, if you're using your laptop for work like I am, you can't put it away. So instead, block anything that distracts you. That means apps, websites, games, all of it. This helps create a digital environment on your laptop that focuses on productivity. Fortunately, there are some softwares that you can use to help with this. One of the best ways to block distractions on your laptop is by using productivity tools and softwares. Website blockers like Stay Focused, Freedom, or Cold Turkey can stop you from visiting distracting websites during your work hours. These tools let you create custom block lists and set specific times when you can't access these sites, helping you stay focused. And managing distractions like this can go a long way to boosting your productivity, but there will still be obstacles that make it difficult to focus. How you handle anything shows how you handle everything. If your space is messy, your mind might feel the same way. A cluttered space shows that your mind is all over the place and not focused. But if you keep things tidy, it can help you think more clearly and stay focused. Our environment affects how we feel and how we work. Having a disorganized workspace makes it tough to think. This makes it easy to put things off by trying to avoid a mess. When you walk into a messy workplace, you see things that remind you of what you didn't finish before, and each reminder fills your mind with thoughts about what you still need to do. So a cluttered workspace is full of reminders of past projects and tasks that you haven't finished, so it's like your mind is being pulled in different directions, making it hard to focus on what you're actually doing right now. This can make you feel overwhelmed and anxious, which is not good for getting things done. Having a clean space helps you focus on what you planned without getting sidetracked. But there may be an even better strategy for productivity that no one is talking about. I've tried a lot of ways to manage my tasks, but a few months ago, I found a simple system that really works for me. All I do is split my task into two groups: deep work and shallow. Deep tasks are one that need a lot of brain power, like writing the script. Shallow tasks are ones that don't need as much effort. Once I've sorted my tasks like this, I plan when to do them based on how much energy I have. This system uses the ups and downs of my energy and focus to help me get more done and make sure I have the energy for the challenging part of my day. Knowing the difference between deep and shallow tasks is important for managing your time. Deep tasks, like writing or solving tough problems, need a lot of focus. They usually need long stretches of time without any interruptions. The shallow tasks, like answering emails or setting up meetings, don't need much brain power, so you can do them much faster and without as much strain. By putting your tasks into these two groups, you can plan your schedule around when you feel most alert. Most people have times during the day when they feel more awake and sharp, usually in the morning. Then they might feel a bit tired in the early afternoon and get more energy back later in the day. Splitting your tasks into deep and shallow ones is a great way to be more productive. It lets you work when you're feeling your best, so you can do the hard tasks well and still have time to get the easy ones done. For example, if you have more energy in the mornings, do the hard work in the morning. Later in the day, you can do the easy stuff like scheduling meetings and sending emails. Sometimes people get a second wind in the evening, so if that's you, you can also use that time for deep work. Understanding your energy levels goes a long way to getting more done. But let's say you have an important test, a crucial meeting, or a marathon to run tomorrow. What do you want to do the night before? Get a good night's sleep, right? Every day is equally important. We often waste our evenings and delay going to sleep on time. Then we either get up late the next day or feel tired throughout. That's not a great way to start the day. The day always begins the night before. Every night you need to prepare for the next day. It's a crucial part of staying focused. This principle underscores the importance of a deliberate deliberate evening routine. By taking intentional steps to unwind, reflect, and plan each evening, you can make the next day a lot easier. A good evening routine can make sure your next day gets off to a good start. Here's how you set things up for the next day. Before going to bed, outline everything you need to do tomorrow. Make a to-do list by categorizing your tasks into deep and shallow work, and allocate specific times for each based on your energy levels. This planning eliminates decision fatigue in the morning and provides a clear roadmap for your day. Tools like a planner, digital calendar, or task management apps are great options. Also, make sure your workspace is set up for the next day. Organize your desk and ensure that everything you need for your morning is easy to access. This can make a big difference in your ability to start the next day. A tidy environment enhances your mental clarity and reduces your procrastination. Also, try and get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Sleep is very important for cognitive function and memory. So create a good sleep environment by keeping your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Investing in a comfortable mattress and pillows can also make a significant difference in the quality of your sleep. By reflecting on your day and planning ahead, you can set the foundation for a focused and productive day. These practices not only enhance your ability to concentrate, but also contribute to your overall well-being. Once you've learned to focus, you might be wondering what you should focus on. So if you're interested in business, I think I found the best business model to try right now, which you can learn about here.